When you plan ahead, when you think about what's coming ahead, fear loses its grip. Welcome back to the Simple Start Challenge, day 12, 31 days to finally start the business that God has put in your hands, using Proverbs 31 as our tool, as our blueprint, because the Bible is the best tool and blueprint to launch and start a business. Today we're at verse 21, so go ahead and grab your Bibles, whether it's on your phone, whether you listen in, just make sure you go back and read Proverbs 21. It is a good one. It says, "She is not afraid of snow for her household, for all her household is clothed with scarlet." I love this. She is not afraid of snow for her household, for all of her household is covered with scarlet. So what does this have to do with launching or starting a business? Let's walk through it. Okay. Proverbs 31 verse 21 says she is not afraid of the snow. The snow is symbolic of preparedness. She's not afraid of adversity. Typically, the wintertime is one of the seasons where it's tend to symbolize adversity, hardship. She anticipates, she's ready for what is coming ahead. She's prepared. So as a woman who is in business, one who is thinking about starting a business, pivoting from your corporate career, how prepared are you? What are you doing today, not tomorrow, not next year, but what are you doing today to be prepared for the snow, for the cold season, for the dark season, for the adversity? Because it's not if it happens, it's when it happens. And Lady Wisdom is clearly articulating to us and telling us we need to be prepared. Preparedness is a skill. So she does not fear for snow for her household. Why? Because she's preparing. She has prepared. And that is what I want to encourage you today. Prepare for trials, prepare for adversity, because as you are growing, launching, starting a business, those things are inevitable. They are going to happen. And the more prepared you are, the more time you had to reflect and think in a wise manner, pray about things, you would not fear. You would not Fear would not overtake you and cause you to pause or cause you to give up. Additionally, it goes on, for all in her household are clothed in scarlet. The Amplified Version says expensive scarlet wool. I particularly like that, and I'm going to give you some insight on what does that mean. This lady's confidence and her trust in her preparations and God provisions was on another level. I mean, she was on another level. Her confidence in her preparedness, being prepared, and God's provision, she was diligent with her work and planning to ensure that her family was secure when the hard season came. To me, that's amazing. That is amazing that this woman, this is showing us that we as women in business, we as women in entrepreneurship can prepare for the hard seasons. We can be prepared for those droughts, for those moments when the sales might not be rolling through, where the business may not be as busy. There is a time, there is a strategy in the Bible showing us is that we as women in business should prepare for the hard season. So when it comes, we don't shift to fear. We are prepared because we knew it was coming. So your takeaway today, before I give your takeaway, there's another part that says clothed in scarlet. I said expensive clothes. This signifies honor, wealth, and protection. So there's something about the preparedness that helps the family to be ready and to overcome any type of loss and to remain protected and to remain in a status of honor. This was a woman of power. She was a woman of class. She was a woman of grace. She was a woman of preparedness, and that's what we're striving for. So your takeaway today, your action item today is this. Let me make sure I go find it. Start your rainy day vision. What can you prepare now? Not tomorrow. I said that earlier. What can you prepare now? Is it financial? Is it mindset? Whatever it is, if you are ready to pivot off your corporate job, if you are wanting to maybe shift careers, if you're ready to start that business, how can you prepare today? Start that vision, get your journal or your prayer journal, your planner, and start preparing, start praying, start planning. So when God gives you the release, you are ready to move. Thank you all for watching today. I'll see you all back tomorrow for day 13 of the Simple Start Challenge.